Namaste and welcome to class. Thank you for sitting with me. Today class is about the art of listening. How do you listen and what is the impact that listening does? In my experience, listening is what had allowed to touch my heart, because by listening I am curious about the information that the other person brings to me, and that most probably my heart needs it, either to be moved by compassion, by sympathy, by care. And in that connection, transformation happens, advancement happens, sense of belonging happens, sense of expansion in your inner connections happens. So it's not only to receive the information. This is just the first step, right? You just receive the information and you acknowledge, oh wow, this is a treasure. This is unique. This is not like, oh yeah, I know that. The second step is how relaxed a space you have to open for contemplation. And this is a second art. We can talk later on it, but when you have received the information, you need to make it your own. You have to appropriate to your own experience. So you have your own truth, your own point of view. You make sense from your world, right? So contemplation is how you. In Spanish we have a word to decant. We can't allow that information to settle. Settle is the word I'm looking for. To settle in you. So you make it yours. And then you go with that information into meditation. And in the meditation is how you cultivate the information, how you experience that truth, that how you consolidate, how you bring together into your own world. So listening is a very powerful exchange of energy, and it's a tool. It's a tool to grow. But we need to reflect on how we listen and the tendencies we have in the listening. Right? When you are in exchanging with somebody, you have something, an idea, you have something to say, and you are trying to convince the other person of your point of view, of what you know. And if you feel that the other person agree with you, so I win. It make you a salesperson. You know, I got bought. She bought the idea. The other way that we impedes the good listening is that we want to impress others. We want to look good in front of others. So what we say, it has no sympathy for the other. It has no connection. It's just in our own world, or from our own world. It's like me. You need to like me. See how smart I am. What I am saying is so fundamentally important for you, right? Which it leads to the other one, which you just want to be approved by others. You just want to confirm that your position, your thoughts, your experiences, your learning is correct and is valid. So all these three things are like veils that don't allow you to really listen. So what are the things that you need, or the attributes you need for the right listening? First, I'll say is patience, is to stop, to have a certain moment where you are ready to engage with curiosity in what is out there in terms of what they have to say, and to see people beyond their own limitations. You are just available to listen to who they are really, and whatever veils that they presented, you just simply listen. You have the okay, what else? And those simple signals, they are affirming that you are there for them. And that is certain humility in you. You have humility. And humility is a condition, a state of being that is a relaxed position in front of what tempts you. So you have nothing to prove, nothing to say, nothing to deliver, but you are engaged and curious in what is being said. The other one is to have faith in the one that is speaking. To have certain trust that what it has been said, it has certain percentage of truth. It has certain peace for you. So it's not like when you're going through the social media and you listen to that person 30 seconds, not even, and then you pass to the next one. So no, this is no good. And you discern all this very quickly. Your opinion don't allow certain state of trust in what it has been said, because you're only listening to the corruption aspect of it. So the other one is remove the effort to listen. It's not like, I'm going to listen and and you hear the words, but it's not touching you. It's not modifying you in any way. When you listen to a plant or a breeze or the sun, the soundless listening, there is no effort. It's an openness. And that touches you, it moves you. It gives you gratitude, or tears come into your eyes because you're listening. So with effort, you cannot tap into that because it's effortless. It's a natural attribute of connectability through the sound light. And I'll say But the other thing that impedes you listening is distractions, external distractions and external. So internal, you have your own conversation going on, and in a form of a worry or in a form of, oh, I need to find a solution, or this is what I am doing. And you tap into that matrix and the rest just disappears. So that internal conversations and eloquency that you have within, it distracts you from being present to listen. And the other one is the lack of concentration, where you are distracted by external things. There's a butterfly pass by, you're distracted. You stop listening, you stop the connection. So listening, in my experience, you don't need to be more intelligent than anybody else. You don't need to have any special faculties. It's part of the development of the senses, and it's your willingness to wanting to learn, not from your own rules and constitution. Okay, now I'm going to learn by putting an agenda or an outcome of how things should have an outcome. You're just more simple about it. But one thing is true in the art of listening. When it's complete, it modifies your heart. When it's truly going through the steps of you receiving the information, contemplating in your information, making your own words, your own truth, and nourishing in meditation is such a package for inner transformation. Listening is not only an external thing. I listen to other people, but to listen to your own sounds within, not to your mind of how it talks, but it's something beyond the words, that vibration that once you master the art of listening, you start melting with the eternal roaming, the sound of everything that it is. And with that, you are being heard, and your heart knows that that is the sound and that is the song of eternity of your heart. Namaste.